Hi everybody and welcome back to the August studio vlog. Okay, well, I know that I skipped a lot of video in August. I think this is the only one I posted in August. So sorry about that, but life happened and it was just impossible for me to film or edit. Well, I filmed a little bit, but for this vlog. So it was impossible for me to film any other videos or edit videos. So I did my best and gave you the videos you prefer, I think, which is a studio vlog. So what will we do in this one? Well, we will work mainly on the 100 head challenge and we might go shopping once or twice, maybe. So I guess to see exactly what we do, stay tuned and let's get right into it. Before we start though, please like, subscribe, and comment on this video at the end maybe for the comment, but you could still like and subscribe right now. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Okay. I know that I did an art haul in my last vlog, and I don't tend to do a lot of those. It was my first time last time, but I have another one for you today. Usually, I don't like buying stuff. I don't buy a lot of stuff in my life, and I think that art is the one area where I don't limit myself too much when I have the money for it. And it was my birthday recently, so I got a bunch of gift cards for different art stores in my area. So I kind of had to use them. And as you've seen me last time, maybe you might know that I received a bunch of old oil paint tubes from my uncle. And I was super happy about it because I wanted to try oil painting for a while. And today I went to the art store, picked up my gift card, and bought a bunch of things to build my starter kit for my oil painting. So I'm gonna show you what I bought. It's not that big of an art haul, but it's still very exciting. First of all, I'm gonna start with the things that aren't related to oil painting. I got a pencil sharpener because mine is this one. It's just broken, and every time it falls to the ground, it just spills everywhere. So I thought it would be a good idea to get a new one that's not broken. Then I bought a micron pen, and I can't wait to try it because, as you might have noticed, I really enjoy doing my line work in red. So for the last couple of paintings, I've used this Prismacolor red, or well, one of the reds that I have. But before that, I used to use my Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen, but I only have them in black. So I thought it would be cool to get a red one. And this one is archival ink, and it's waterproof. So it's gonna be really good to do some watercolors. So I might use it later today. Now let's go into the oil painting stuff. First of all, I got a painting palette. I also have a small one that came with my Himi Mina gouache set, and I really want to keep that one for gouache, either gouache or watercolors, because it's small. I think that with oil, I'll need a bigger surface to be able to do my mixes, so I'll try that. Then I got some paintbrushes. This is a bunch of different sizes and shapes. I have all the shapes that are available, pretty much. Not all of them, but I have a decent variety of shapes. I also got a really big one to do my underpaintings, my big washes. And what I like about them is that they're really long. It's good to have long brushes when you do oil painting. You want to hold your brush the farthest away from the bristles, so you have better control. You can use your whole arm instead of just your wrist. Oh, and I also got a tiny one. You see the shape is different. This one is used to blend the colors together. So you keep it pretty much dried and you just blend two colors together. So I wanted to have this shape also. And the two last things are palette knives. You use them to blend the colors on your palette, and you can also use them to create some different textures on your painting. Oh, and no, I forgot. I have two other things. I have the solvent for the oil paints. So that's what I'm gonna use to wash my paintbrushes. That's what I'm gonna use to mix with my paint. And I also have the medium, some linseed oil, which you use to mix with your paint, so it's more workable. I have to figure out how to use these and which ratio to use these. But now I have everything I need to start painting with oils, so I'm super excited about that. And you might have seen me trying to clean up my tubes that I got, and I kind of stopped because I thought it would be better to clean them up with the solvent. I'm going to use the solvent and try to clean the tubes. I'm hoping this month to start one oil painting. I would love to try it. maybe a tiny one just to try. But I still need to do some research. But now that's what I got. And thank you for watching my not my medium art haul. Update. So I tried cleaning up my oil paint tubes, and turns out that most of them had holes in them, so the oil was seeping out. That's why they were all sticky and disgusting. So I'm gonna throw away most of them. I need to bring them to the eco center to dispose of them safely. And I decided to keep these. Oh. There's about 15 tubes in there, I would say. And this is only a fraction of what I had before. I'm gonna leave them in that bag for now, see if they have holes in them that I hadn't seen. But I think I'm just gonna go get the primary colors and a burnt sienna, a white, and that's it. Yes, I think I'm just gonna get those colors. Oh, I'm so tired after doing this. I was outside. I had an N95 mask on because of the fumes. I was using terebinthine in French. My aunt gave me a bunch of inks. I've already talked about it a couple of videos ago. I've used them and they're super nice. But she also gave me a little jar full of terebinthine, I don't know, which is super toxic and it's not really used anymore. From what I've read, it was used before when you were doing oil paintings to clean up your brushes. It was used as a solvent. It's a solvent. But nowadays they don't use that. They use things that are less toxic. I figured since I was outside, it would be safer to use that there and maybe I'll be able to finish that little jar that I have. There wasn't a lot of wind, so I still could smell it and I know that it's bad. It's so bad. Even with my mask. I'm so glad I put the N95 mask on. In this box, I put the paints that I have. I put my linseed oil. I put my gloves. Hello, today is August 19th. I don't know when I talked to you last, but I know it's been a while and I have done no art at all. Really, I've just been working and a lot of stuff happened in August that meant that I couldn't be working on my art. So this is not going to be the August vlog I envisioned at first, but let me just give you an update for now. And today we'll work on some art. So I think last time I talked to you, I showed you what I bought at the art store and I told you that I was ready to start painting with oils. And then I cleaned up my oil tubes and I realized that most of them were too old to be used, I think. So, and also I was missing the primary colors, which are the most important in my opinion. So I went back to the art store and I got my primary colors. I'll show you. Okay. Oh, hi. So I got just small tubes because I want to try. So I got these colors. I know that usually to have a full kit, you would need two of each, a warmer and a colder one. But I just decided to go with the warmer ones to save some money. And I really tend to prefer warmer colors anyways, a warmer color palette. So I don't think I'll need the colder tones. If I find that I need more colors that with the ones that I have right now I can't do the colors that I want, then I'll go buy some more. But I think this is enough to try it out first. And I also got a big tube of white. So I think now I have everything I need to start. I also got some artist painting medium because the lady at the art store recommended it, so I figured why not. And I found some weird paints that were on sale that I decided to try out. These are watercolors, fine art watercolors. I don't know if it's really true though, but so I have these two. These are Dr. P.H. Martins. I have no idea what this brand is, and I'm so sorry about the noise. I think you might hear it outside. It's just that the window's open because, as usual, when I'm talking to you, it's so hot here today. So the window's open. So I just decided to get these two colors just to try them out, have some fun with them. So that's pretty much all that I got on my second haul of this video. My goal for today is to finish the 100 head challenge. I have 2 portraits to go, and to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish them. I might have to put less effort in it, but I really want to be done with them. I did 1 sketch out of the 2 I have left. I need to add some colors to it because you see that this part is supposed to be super dark, but the background too, and his face has some dark spots and some yellow spots, and I really want to paint them. So it doesn't really make any sense to have this spot dark but nothing else. But I figured that continuing to draw in my sketchbook with my pen would just be a waste of art supplies because I plan on putting some gouache on top of it. The shading that I did is more for me to know where to place the values, but this pen isn't made for that. So I'm just gonna stop right now. I'm gonna do the other sketch I have. So after that, I'll only have to add some colors. I finished my pencil sketch and now I'm gonna try my new pen that I bought, the Pigma Micron 2 in red. So I'm gonna use that to go over my sketch and then I'll be able to erase the pencil layer and then we'll see what we'll do. Okay, so I am done with my 2 sketches. The last 2 sketches from the 100 head challenge. Here you go. This one took so long to do. I feel like I was very rusty. That last one went much quicker and I really love this pen. It was so much fun to use. It works so well. But now we are at the painting part and I have no idea what to do. I think that the last portrait, the girl, would be really nice with watercolors. I could do it pretty quickly. So maybe I'll work on the 2 at the same time. While waiting for the watercolors to dry, I could work on the other portrait and I think I'm gonna use some gouache. I really want to get better at gouache. I feel like it's something that's super new to me and I've been struggling a bit with it. So that's why I always tend to go with watercolors because it's my safe space. I'm more used to that. So I think I have to start with what's the scariest. And it's the watercolor. No, it's the gouache. So for this one, I decided to focus on values. Because I didn't know where to start, I thought that starting with the darkest points of the image would just help me with the order in which to paint. Because after not painting for many days, even I think a couple of weeks, I felt a bit rusty and, I felt a bit blocked. So having a plan like this really helped me. So as you saw, I started with the darkest part, which was the background. And then naturally, I kind of moved through the image, starting to lighten the colors bit by bit. And I feel like doing this painting today really was what I needed. I've been feeling a little bit down these days. I haven't exactly put the finger on why yet. In general, I feel like my baseline is a bit higher usually, and now I feel like my mood baseline has been a bit low. But after painting this image, even if I'm not finished with it yet, after getting back into painting, I feel so much better. And I decided to buy some nail polish. It doesn't have anything to do with this painting, but I had to go to the pharmacy and I decided to treat myself with a nice color because I haven't bought nail polish in many years. And so now I only have some old colors. The nail polish is all thick and disgusting. And the colors, it's the fashion of 2 or 3 years ago, maybe more than that. Let's just say I wasn't excited about the colors, but now I felt so light and happy, so I decided to get just one color, one that I knew I would like for a long time. So tonight I'm painting my nails. Woo! So I'm finally done with my first painting of the day. Ta-da! I'm so happy with it. I think it was my best gouache that I did so far. I'm happy with this one. Super glad. Now I have the other one to do, but first I just wanted to try to reactivate some, not reactivate because they're fine, but I wanted to mix each pan a little bit. I added some water in pretty much each of the pans, but I want to mix them a little bit so next time I use them they're a bit less dry. So I'll try that while this dries, and then we'll see what we do with our last painting. Okay, so I'm gonna start my second painting. But first I kind of want to swatch these. These are watercolors and they're so weird. I've never seen anything like this. Sorry about the car noises again. I don't think I can use these in my watercolor. The colors are pretty much muted. There's not much reds in it, but maybe, we'll see. All right, so let's just give this a little wash. Okay. Let's start with our first color, which is vermilion hue. It looks like a really bright, colorful orange, so let's see what it looks like. I'll first put a little bit of it in here. So I'm just going to put the color straight onto the paper. It's a really beautiful color, but now I'm just going to add some water right next to the color to make it spread. And see, it does spread, but you kind of can see that it dries really quickly. So you can still see the edge. So I think you gotta work really fast with these. They feel like a mix between watercolors and acrylic ink. Yeah. But it really says that it's watercolor, fine art watercolor, but let's try the other color. It is red oxide. Oh boy. See, oh, I can't show you now, but the pigment isn't really mixed. There's a bunch of pigments that stuck together, that clotted kind of, so let's see what the color looks like. It's a beautiful color. But I don't believe that they are fine art watercolors. I don't know. I need to do some research about them. But because they dry so fast, maybe it's because it's super warm today, but I can't believe that it would dry that fast. And that the pigment would create kind of a paste. That's just strange to me. So I think I can use them like when I practice stuff for fun, but I will probably not use them to create anything important. Maybe if I work on some wet on wet, I think that they would work better. I like how they spread. They really look like ink. But I really like this effect. I like the granulation of that last color, the red oxide. And like the way it creates like a spider, it's really nice. Well, as I said, I don't think I'll use them for anything really important, but I think they're gonna be fun to play around with.
Looking for parking. I had not seen Crystal's car. I didn't really even recognize her car.
Time for a life update yet again. Today is August 31st, the last day of August. So August wasn't my best art making month. As you know, I wanted to try out oil painting for the first time. I wanted to do a small painting just to try, and I didn't. Let's put that goal in September instead. I did a little bit of painting in my sketchbook because I really wanted to finish the 100 head challenge, and I'm almost done with it. I just have to finish one portrait. I already started it, and I went on vacation, so I didn't have time to finish it, but today we will finish it. So as you saw, I did this one, which I really like. I wanted to paint it at first, use gouache, I think, or watercolors, I don't remember, but I liked the sketch so much that I just left it like that. Then I did this one because I felt like this page was a little bit empty, and I think this is my least favorite page. But adding this portrait right here in the corner makes it a little bit better at least. And then the next one that I finished is my favorite ever. It's this one. I used gouache for this one, and for the first time ever, I didn't fight with my gouache. It just came naturally. Hey! My God, the cats kind of play together, but at the same time, they fight a little bit. Let me see. And I love this one. I absolutely love it. And the next one I need to finish is this one. I started it with watercolors, so it's going to be easy to finish, but I didn't have time because I had to leave for my vacation. So yeah, for the life update part, my boyfriend and I went on vacation for 10 days. For 10 days at the end of August. So that's why I didn't have time to finish all my projects. I didn't have time to try out oil painting. And I really wanted to film during my vacation, but I kind of didn't. Turns out I was a bit lazy. This was too much work. And I really wanted to take travel pictures, so I already had to manage my digital camera, and I also have a film camera. And then with this camera here, it was just too much, so I didn't really film it. I'll still insert some clips that I filmed with my phone. right here, and here, and here. Okay, the cats are all gone. Okay, so I did manage to film one plein air painting. We went to a very nice location. We could see some islands in the distance. So it was a very nice setup. It was during my last vacation day, and right next to us was a show that was in preparation. So we could see people setting up the stage and everything. So after this painting, we went to the show, we danced, and it was so much fun. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much the update. I think it's going to be enough to do a vlog, but not the kind of vlog that I wanted, but this is going to be for the next time. So was it a good one? A good studio vlog? I think so. I think we did our best. So thank you for being here again today. And I hope you are celebrating this milestone we just achieved, which is finally finishing up the 100 head challenge. A video will come where I explain all the portraits that I did, and we will take our time going through each of them. It's coming soon, so stay tuned for that. If you want to make sure to see it, you should subscribe to this channel if you're not already. Give me a like because that would make me very happy. And leave me a comment if there's anything you want to tell me, anything you want to add to this video. Don't hesitate to leave a comment. It's always good for the algorithm also. So thank you again for being here today. Take care and I'll see you next time.